You are my... You.
Well, I feel like we shouldn't even do like an intro. We should just like slide into it. Just be like talking about something, like lead in.
Yeah, slide right in.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no lube. Just go right in.
Hell yeah.
No baby oil.
Did you watch that SNL 50 thing?
No.
At all?
No, I saw clips of it though, and
I feel like that dominated the entire weekend.
Yeah, I saw a lot of clips of it. We were out of town, so I didn't get to watch it live or whatever, but I saw the clips and they were funny, a lot of them. I thought they were funny.
Yeah, I watched it and I thought it was, I thought it was good. I thought it was, they always do a good job of doing the little nostalgia thing and bring back some funny people. They had like a good amount of the new people in there too, so I thought it was a nice little mix.
Yeah.
But yeah, when did you start watching SNL? Like when you were in like middle school, high school, something like that?
No, my parents would watch it. So my parents would have parties on the weekends, like Friday, Saturday nights were big nights, and my dad was in a band. And so all the kids, we would go in the bedroom and they would put on the TV for us, and SNL would always come on.
Nice.
So the 80s.
Okay, so like late 80s, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
80s.
So we're talking like Dana Carvey, John Lovitz,
yeah,
Phil Hartman.
The church lady.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I bet that would pop for a little kid.
Yeah. We didn't know what was going on, but we watched it. Some of the stuff we understood.
Right.
Some of it we understood, but... Yeah, and then we would do the sketches sometimes, like the man down by the river. I don't know how many times we did that.
Of course, you were a Farley
many.
kid. Of course, you were.
Yes.
I love Farley. Oh my God. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Sandler did a nice little musical number on the whole thing.
Yeah,
he's
so good.
He's so good at like finding those moments where you can be funny and like heartfelt at the same time.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I know he writes it all too.
Oh yeah,
seems like he does.
I mean, I'm sure. I know he works with people to write, but his writing work ethic has never stopped, which is a beautiful thing for certain.
Genius guy.
Yeah, we were out of town this last weekend.
Yeah, man. Shout out Johnstown, Pennsylvania.
Jeez, that was a trek. You drove it like a pro.
Yeah, it was a lot of sleet, hail, rain, snow.
Ice,
other weather, ice,
Amish.
Some Amish. I thought they were gonna be like, wearing overalls and have no teeth. I don't know why I thought that, because I was like, it's a minor town or whatever. But we got there and they were all very well dressed, nice cars in the parking lot. Very nice people. I had a good time.
They were nice.
Fun.
Yeah, it was. We went out afterwards for a little bit. I know you went back to the hotel early, but I went out on the town a little bit after. And I swear you would have think that it was like the 1800s or something like that, or like it was prohibition. They like had everything closed down like by midnight. All the lights were on everywhere.
Yeah.
There were no degenerates anywhere, no dive bars. No one, trying to, stay up all night and, do substances and any of that stuff.
No, they're getting drunk early at 5 p.m.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. That one lady, she could barely walk.
That's a really good point.
Yeah.
We did go out with one of the organizers of the show.
Yeah, I thought he was the owner. I was like, shout out the owner who made all this possible, and everyone's like looking around like, that ain't him. I'm like,
what are you, new?
Sharpie.
Yeah. It was crazy. We basically did stand up in a wedding venue. We did stand up in a wedding venue.
We really did. The ceilings were like 12,000 feet high.
Oh, yeah.
And it was a beautiful venue. But I mean, yeah.
It's like a good place to have your firstborn daughter get married,
Exactly. Exactly. Butterfly eyes, or whatever that song is.
I don't know that one. Is
Butterfly Kisses.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shout out that. A butterfly kiss, that's...
eyelashes to eyelashes.
Oh.
Eyelashes to eyelashes.
That's like their wings, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought that would be more like a... Never mind.
Don't not in yet.
The first 10 minutes. No, thanks. All right.
No, my dad and I, we had our first wedding dance. My first wedding dance, daddy-daughter, and it was awkward because I'm in a suit.
Oh, wow.
And he's in a suit, and he's trying to lead, you know, because he's a man and he's used to leading, and I'm trying to lead as a dancer, and because I lead women, and it's just like we look like two dudes trying to lead each other.
Oh, when you got married?
Yeah,
I was imagining you as a little kid at like a daddy-daughter dance, and you're like, I'm gonna wear a tux.
Yeah, that too. No.
And I'm gonna bring Chew.
No, 8th grade dance. He did come to the 8th grade dance, and I was wearing a dress then. But man, I walked like a drag queen, or you know.
Right.
I walk like a man.
So for the record, at your wedding, you wore a suit.
Yeah, with a vest and everything, like a magician.
And your wife wore a dress.
Of course. Yeah.
Okay. Well, no, I'm just asking you.
Hell yeah, I'm not marrying a girl that's not wearing a dress. Who do I look like? I'm a misogynist. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
That way your wife could just squint a little bit and be like, oh, it's my perfect man.
Right, exactly. Don't wear a binder.
Turn the light off.
Yeah. All lights are off. But yeah, my wedding song was "Born to Be Wild" by Steppenwolf.
Oh, really?
Born to be wild.
Yeah.
But it was slowed down. I had like an acoustic version of it.
I think my wedding song will be "Born in the USA" by Bruce Springsteen. You know,
gonna dance with your mom to that.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna.
Sweet.
Everyone's gonna shoot off Roman candles, and we're gonna have Jimmy John's. They're gonna cater the reception. Everybody gets a turkey tom. Get a barbecue chip if you want. You got to put that on the RSVP. But I did have a cousin who had his wedding catered by Chipotle, and that was actually an incredible idea. Because him and his wife's first date was at a Chipotle.
Oh, that's cute.
So they just had a buffet-style Chipotle setup, which
I like that.
Was so smart because, everyone was so happy,
Yeah, that's cute.
Everyone likes Chipotle for the most part.
Yeah, you can't fuck around with that.
I will say this, though. Before the wedding, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like the food. I'm gonna make sure I get a little food in me before we go to the wedding because I don't know how long I'm gonna have to wait. So I went to Chipotle before.
I
figured.
Yep.
You know how I do.
Got a burrito.
I got a burrito.
And then there was Chipotle
at the wedding. And you know what I did?
You had it again.
Bang bang. Back to back, baby.
Why not?
Back to back.
Chipotle.
You got to. I'm waiting on these Doge dividends. You heard about these things?
Yeah, we're not getting that, guys.
Come on, man. You just gotta believe.
$5,000.
You gotta believe. You gotta believe in Daddy Trump and Daddy Musk. I pray that when you make $1 bazillion quadrillion on Dogecoin, you give us our little Doge dividend. Let it trickle down to the sweet peasants. We will buy your Cybertrucks and we will buy your Trump shoes and merchandise. We just need that first $5K.
Sure. He said he was going to get rid of congestion pricing. It's still there.
Who said that?
Trump.
Wow.
He said
he lied to us?
He's going to take away the $9 congestion pricing, and it was still there. They're like, you can't, this isn't a federal thing. It's a state-by-state thing. So he's appealing it with the judge, and we'll see if he gets it done. But, yeah, I don't know. Did you see Elon with the chainsaw?
I did not, no.
He had a, I don't know, maybe, I don't know what he was advertising or marketing, but he had a chainsaw and he was holding it up in the air and he just looked so weak, like he was going to drop it. It was a big one too, like a huge one. It wasn't like a little one. It was like the long ones, and like he was holding it like a guitar, and then he held it up over his head. He could barely get it up over his head.
Watch him come back next week and he has like a robot spotter. He's
going to have to.
To help him get that above his head,
Yeah, he's going to have to, man. Man, autistic people running the country. Shout out.
That's super true. Yeah, they're like saying, like these people that weren't very good at like operating in real life, they created this whole other way of living, i.e. Facebook, i.e. Amazon, i.e. All these different things with AI or whatever.
Yeah.
And they're kind of forcing their way of life on us.
Yeah. Yeah, I was listening to a few podcasts and I forget who said it, but they put it perfectly because I don't want to make it seem like it was my idea.
Okay.
It was somebody else's, but it made me think, and I was like, they're so right. Like Tom from MySpace, okay, Mark Zuckerberg, Facebook and Meta, IG, and now Elon with X. Like, we're following a bunch of people who aren't social, who don't go out into the world, who don't socialize, who don't know how to go up to a girl at a bar, who don't know how to hit on a girl or even have a conversation with a friend. So they created a fucking world in a box, and we're all just living under these autistic people who don't know how to socialize brains, and now we're all living our lives by their standards. Hello, wake up, bro. Go back outside.
That's,
Have a lollipop, a Coke, and a smile, man.
That's fair. That would be a perfect clip, but as soon as we put it up, it would immediately get zero traction because they would withhold.
Oh no, they're not going to let that. Yeah, they're not going to let that.
We're gonna have to start We're gonna have to start our own. We're gonna have to start our own social media where it's like all the stuff that.
Meet us outside.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Meet us outside in the park.
Bad Baby would be a good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You can let her in.
Yeah.
Bad Baby would be a great spokesman for our new social media site.
She got a nose job and like all this plastic surgery. She kind of looks like Kim Kardashian now.
Oh man.
Yeah, I think that's her.
You know, that kind of makes me sad because,
Yeah.
you know, like Bad Baby, she was just a beautiful young girl, you know. She was just a super well-behaved, kind, full-hearted young lady who...
She's white, right?
You know, it's hard to say. I think she gets the N-word pass.
No.
Well, she uses it all the time.
Okay.
I'm not saying she should. I'm saying like she, you know.
She doesn't care if she gets it or not.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
I think she's just Florida. You know what I mean? You know,
Yeah.
Florida is its own race.
It really is.
You know, are you white? Are you black? Are you Mexican? I'm Florida.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
It's
that's
usually
true.
got like a dingy undertone, you know,
Yeah.
like ethnically ambiguous, but, you know, maybe you give them a shower and they turn into Snow White. It's hard to say.
Yeah, that's true. Delaware is kind of like Florida a little bit in that
Oh,
sense.
really?
Yeah, we have all kinds. We have all kinds.
That's
you
fair.
know? Yeah. But, I mean, white boys used to have braids back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they used to rock the braids.
Now you got to be like Australian or European or
Or a
something like that.
surfer or something.
Yeah,
or
you got-
UFC fighter or something like that.
You got to be nuts. Yeah. Hey, what's up? How's it going? You can have a seat right there. We'll bring you in like
We're
5 minutes.
We're
Yeah.
almost done, yeah. Bring you in.
I'm kind of nervous about plane travel now.
Yeah, what's going on, man? And you know, all the pilots, not all the pilots, but a lot of them were women pilots. Like the Black Hawk Down
you
one,
can't say
apparently.
that. You can't say that. Even if it's true, you can't say it.
Cut it.
Was that real?
I think so, bro.
You're making it up.
Or Asian.
Oh, no.
I'm kidding.
Well, if they had, you know. So dumb. Oh, my God. No, I'm like actually kind of nervous to get on a flight now because there's been like 70 some plane crashes
been a
in
lot.
the last like calendar year.
It's been
and
a
I don't
lot.
really. I remember like when a plane crash would happen, it'd be like, "Whoa, this never happens. This is crazy," you know?
Yeah. That one was upside down. You saw it?
Oh,
and
I
everyone
saw it.
had to exit, and the plane was upside down. You know, it's like they were on the monkey bars.
I feel like
You
they
know?
should have like discounts like for like planes that might crash. You know what I mean?
Like, yeah. Well,
So like if we're having trouble with price gouging and that sort of stuff, you know, maybe you do get like, you know, someone that's not as skilled to drive the plane, but you know, that's got to show in the ticket price.
yeah, it's a coupon.
Right.
You know,
yeah, it's
instead
like a
of Kraft
Groupon.
mac and cheese, you're getting, you know, Krusty Krone mac and cheese or something like that.
Absolutely.
You know?
Yeah. But yeah, I heard all those people that were on that upside down flight. There were no like fatalities on that
No,
one, but they're
nobody
all
was
going to
hurt.
get paid.
30 grand each, I heard.
Well, that's what they offered them, but
Yeah.
you can't take that.
Oh, I'm taking it.
No, you can't take it. You got to talk to a lawyer first. Are you kidding me?
Oh, and get more, you mean?
Come on.
Yeah, post-traumatic stress.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know, you have to play the card up. Like, my back hurts.
Oh yeah. I was
know?
born upside down. I have a traumatic story. I can't go upside down anymore. It sent me to a
Exactly.
sad place.
Yeah, it's true. All the car accidents that I've been in that have not been my fault in New York, where they've hit me, they just drive away. Like this one guy, he threw a 20 at me
Oh,
and
really?
drove away. Yeah.
A 20?
Yeah. Yeah, man. And then I took a picture of his license plate, and then the insurance comes out, and I still have to pay the $1,000 deductible anyway to get it
Right.
fixed. It doesn't even matter. They don't give it.
You got to do the deductible.
Yeah, they don't care. They don't care.
It's unfortunate.
I know.
Well,
Can't sue them because they're poor.
apparently Spirit hasn't had any crashes.
Not because they're old planes from like the 40s and 50s.
Is that what it is?
I think so. Yeah.
Jeez.
That's like driving like a Chevy Impala.
Oh yeah, it's a
Or
tank.
it's a tank, yeah, you know.
It's not going nowhere.
Right. Or I don't know. What is it? Honda or something like that.
Sure, if you say so.
An old Honda. They never die. Just take the oil change and they're good.
I'm not really a car guy. I'm more know about like different like types of apples. You know,
Yeah, I love
Fuji, Gala, Pink Lady.
Macintosh.
Mm-hmm.
Mackie Boo.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Well, why don't we cut it here and then we'll bring in our guest. How's that sound? All right,
Yeah,
sick.
I have to go blow my nose.
All right,
It's,
cool.
running
Sounds good.
down. Yes, welcome back to the PDP, baby. We're not saying our government name right now because we're getting flagged, but that's okay. We're keeping it real. And I haven't stolen from CVS in 3 months.
Oh, really?
Pretty good. So I stole some laxatives the other day. But anyway, We have an amazing guest with us here.
We love free shit.
Yeah. Okay. She has over 100K followers between Instagram and TikTok. All right.
Well, is that real? That's pretty sick.
Yeah. Yeah.
News to me.
You have
Dang.
80K on IG and like 20 on TikTok. So yeah, she's being modest.
That's
okay?
pretty good.
She's being modest. It's real.
Pretty good.
She does stand-up comedy, sketch comedy, short films that are heartfelt, funny, sincere. She's hot. She went to a strip club last night. She's from Rochester, New York. She's a Bills fan.
Nice.
Give it up for Alia Bajorek,
Yeah, there
everybody.
it is. There it is. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
You hit all the bases in that intro.
Yeah. And my boy,
Oh yeah, we've been here.
we know Brad.
Yeah, I've been here. We've been here.
Brad Rickert.
So upstate New York.
Mm-hmm.
I always imagine that's just like Canada Light. Am I wrong?
It is. It
Okay.
is literally Canada.
How big maple syrup area?
Love maple syrup.
I respect
Big into
that.
it. A lot
Okay.
of chickens up there. A lot of farms.
Oh,
So a lot more southern.
right.
Yeah.
People would imagine.
I heard it's violence too. Like Rochester has a lot of violence. I heard.
Yeah, it was known for being a pretty violent. It's
violent
changed
background.
a lot. I mean, I'm also not like from the city. I'm from the suburbs.
Oh, okay. You're not from that area. Okay.
Yeah.
Were you in a gang?
No.
Are
Give
you
us
sure?
a gang sign right now. No, I'm just kidding.
I feel like you probably ran for like student government or something like that.
No.
No, never?
I like barely went to school.
Oh, really?
I would fake being sick
Really?
as often as possible.
You're like the I can't swim in gym class girl.
I got a doctor's note saying I was allergic to chlorine, so I didn't have to swim
Exactly.
in gym class.
Wow.
I love that.
Yeah.
I like how you just bypass the lady issues that
Yeah.
whereas like kind of like the default go to, you know, when you're trying
Right.
to get out of swimming, you're like no, we're going straight
No,
to the
I'm
doctor.
fully allergic
Oh yeah.
to the pool.
It's not only right now, it's like never gonna happen.
I literally, it sends me into shock just being near it.
Is that true?
No.
Nice.
I love swimming.
You just didn't want to go to gym class.
I just think it's ridiculous to like swim in the middle of the day
We did do that.
and then like you just go
Yeah.
to class the next
Right.
day with like the next class with your hair wet.
Yeah, we did that.
Your skin just burning.
Yeah, act like that's normal.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
just the highest level of chlorine too.
Oh yeah.
Because it's like a high school pool.
It's
Yeah.
gotta be. It's just like a bunch of 14-year-olds dirty,
Yeah.
just like peeing in there and
Yeah.
just like
Ugh.
being gross. I mean, it's true.
Yeah.
You know?
What it is.
Yeah, which is yeah.
I mean, I liked the girls' locker room in high school when we changed, but yeah.
How did people treat you in the locker room?
Well,
Because I'm sure you were just like this, you know.
I did. Yeah, I had more of a George Clooney haircut back then.
Oh, nice.
Like
The
yours
Caesar?
right now. A little
The
bit.
Caesar?
Yeah, a little bit right now.
The Caesar?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, I got a little bit of a flat top thing.
Yeah,
but
flat top.
Yeah,
I don't know. I mean, some were into it, some weren't. So.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, some were into it, some weren't. You know, and the ones that were, we kept it a secret.
As they should. It's important, you know.
Kept it a little secret. I know who you are. All 12 of you, I remember. Yes, ma'am.
Wow.
12. Yep.
Keeps them like disciples.
I mean, it was an all-girls Catholic high school, so
Oh,
we
okay.
didn't have
I've heard
boys. So I
about.
was like the closest thing to a boy.
Did they even have a men's locker room there?
No, because we only played other girls' sports.
Right. So like the entire building is like
They had a
built-
men's bathroom.
That's what I'm curious
on the gym
about.
floor. Yeah,
I see.
where the
Because
gym
you had
was. Yeah,
male teachers.
yeah, exactly.
Oh, you did?
A few.
Wow.
Priests.
They were probably cleaning up.
Principal of the school was a priest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was hot too, and he used to smoke a cigar all the time. And he was an AA.
At the school, he would smoke a cigar.
Yeah, outside.
That's a cool priest.
That is
Yeah.
really
Italian, baby.
Oh,
pretty cool. I like it now.
Yeah, Italian. I don't think he molested anyone either.
That's good.
Good.
Yeah,
That's good.
God bless him.
That's great.
You went to public school?
I did. I went to public school.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I went to public school pretty much. And it was
Pretty much.
well, you know, I went to private school for a little bit when I was a little guy, and that, but I went to
Yeah.
public high school or
I went
whatever.
to private school for a year and a half, I think. And
Right.
then homeschooled in third grade.
Oh,
Forced them to do. I went, Mommy, please.
oh, you were asking.
I wanted to be homeschooled.
You're-
And then my dad, he went, we're not doing this anymore. You need to socialize.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
You don't like people, the world. You didn't like to go to school.
I just didn't
You
like
want to go
school.
home- Okay.
It
Yeah, school's
just-
no good.
It wasn't for me.
It's not really for anyone. I don't feel like
I
it's
feel
just
like it's like,
it's like for teachers.
right.
you know?
They enjoy it.
Well, you know, they're getting a
They have such a
paycheck.
good time.
down east, but I can't stand them. I have a long-standing beef with teachers in general.
You know what? I do too. Because tell me why it's like these teachers would have like beef with me and I was like 14.
Yeah, get over yourself.
I was like, what's going on at home that's making you so miserable that you are being this? One guy like threatened to fail me because I like didn't hand something in on time, and I was not the only person.
Yeah.
But I was the only one that got threatened to fail, and I was like, oh, you just have a problem with me
Yeah,
specifically.
he probably looked like his daughter that didn't talk to him anymore.
I have like an
something
email
like
that I found. I like tried to find it recently, but I literally am like, I'm so sorry that your wife doesn't love you enough and you have to take it out on us during the morning.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Super real though, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is mine.
That is true. That's how they act. It's true.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm like, I wish I could find that email and just kind of send it now. Almost 10 years later.
Divorced, sad.
I hope, you know what? I'm not going to pray on his downfall, but he was really mean to me and I was a child.
I mean,
Yeah, you were a
perhaps he's
child.
deceased, you know?
I saw him a few years ago at my brother's high school graduation.
Oh, I see.
And I was like this close to like going up to him and saying something, being like, what do you get off on bullying teenagers?
Do you have 80,000 followers on Instagram?
And then,
Yeah. What's up?
and then I went, it's not the time to do that. A lot of people are really happy to be here right now. Their
Right.
kid's graduating. I don't need to go verbally assault this man.
Yeah.
Because he probably also doesn't remember me.
Right, he'd probably be like, what are you talking
He'd
about?
probably be like, and you are?
Oh, no, he
Yeah.
remembers, I bet.
I
bet he remembers.
I did. I had an attitude problem. Well, I never showed up to school though.
Well, you had it figured out. You knew what the game was. You already knew that it was, a waste of your time,
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I mean, there are things you need to learn. Don't get me wrong. School can provide some information,
Right.
Universities and colleges
Right.
can provide specialized information, but mostly
Yeah.
it's just training us to be complicit, I feel like.
Well, they trained us for the workworkforce. at
Exactly,
first.
yeah. Just
That's
do
it
what
was
we
for.
say,
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Trained us to be on like a chain gang line type thing.
For sure. Yeah, I couldn't agree more,
Yeah,
honestly.
fucking slaughterhouse, just working it in. You know what I mean? Yes, sir. What's the worst job you've ever had, do you think?
Ooh.
Well, I had a job that I quit the same day.
Oh, what's that?
It was at a bridal store in Chicago, and I walked in wearing what I thought was a nice pair of shoes, and then she said they were sneakers, and I went, no, they're not. Do you know what sneakers are? And she was like, well, they have a rubber sole, so they're sneakers. And I was like, I don't think you understand how shoes work.
Ooh.
And then it wasn't that bad. It was just a very like corporate, it was like a chain.
Okay. Like David's Bridal.
Yeah, it was like the
Okay.
Anthropology version of David's.
Ew.
Okay.
But I was just like, what's your beef with my shoes? And then she tried to like get me to wear shoes that were too small. And I was like, I don't want this job enough. And then I quit at lunch. And she went, we're still going to pay you for your hours. And I was like, duh.
Well, that's good.
That's how that works. I still
that's good.
worked a job.
The thing about bougie people from Chicago too is that they think that they're bougie, but really they're just like, like people that went to state school and they think they're better than everyone, and they like, they shop at Whole Foods and that's about it. That's the only thing they have
Shop
on
at
like,
Whole Foods.
lower middle class. They're just slightly above,
They have organic food. So you're better than me.
I didn't know you lived in Chicago.
I lived in Chicago for 4 years.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
We probably lived there at the same time
I went
actually.
to school. I went to Columbia College Chicago.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I went only for a year and a half.
Okay.
Because I did community college first.
Yeah,
Smart.
shout out community
That's
college.
super
Shout
smart.
out community college.
Yeah.
Much cheaper.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
So
for sure.
much cheaper.
Oh yeah.
And it's easier to cheat, too. Community college. Way easier to cheat. For me, it was.
I agree. I cheated a bunch of community
Yeah,
college.
way easier.
Just
Teachers
copy
didn't give a
paste,
shit.
copy paste,
Yeah,
copy
didn't care.
paste.
Yeah, I guess also going to an art school afterwards, it wasn't like a...
They're like,
You
you
didn't
can,
have
All of a
cheat.
sudden, I was like, oh, now it's hard
Right.
to do school.
right.
Exactly.
They're like, you can cheat if you want, but
They were
like,
and how does it make you feel that you want to cheat?
How's your soul feel?
They were like, now walk around the room and think about it.
Yeah.
Now
that's
think
tough.
about it if you were a cat and you wanted to do that. That's kind of what my schooling experience was.
Well, it worked out. You do a lot of the
That's
sketch
true.
comedy and sketches and
That's-
short films, which
Yeah.
are getting like collectively
Yeah.
millions
that's
and
right.
millions of views. You and your boy Momo.
Yeah, they're doing pretty well.
Yeah.
It's solid.
Do you like it?
I do. It's fun.
You're pretty good at them. You're
Thank
really
you so
good.
much.
Yeah, your acting skills are on point.
Thank you.
My favorite one was the one where you're driving and and he's at the crosswalk
Yeah.
and he's about to go and the light's about to change and he's about to go and you're about to change and your thoughts are like, I'm gonna hit you, and he's like,
yeah.
this white bitch better not hit me. I've been in so many of those situations and I have hit people before a little bit.
I was in
and
one of those
I
on
feel
the way
you.
here. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah. They're fun. It's sometimes my mom like forgets sometimes that they're fake.
Oh yeah.
So she'll like text me being like,
She's like, this is real life.
You really found a time machine?
yeah, literally, she'll be like, that one is just so relatable. I had to remind myself that that's not really that's not really like you on there.
Aw.
No.
And I'm like,
That's a sweet compliment,
it's
though.
really sweet. She's like, I understand why, because you guys have such a beautiful relationship on camera.
Aw.
Yeah.
It's very sweet. It's very funny though, because she is very like
Wholesome.
wholesome, but I'm also like, that's acting. Like you
Well-
know me so well.
Well, you're so used to it. People like the outside looking in, they don't know.
Yeah.
You know, like that, like they don't understand about acting.
Well, that's the beauty of it. You're supposed to be affecting people's, moods, emotions,
Yes.
like having people have a reaction to it. So
Yeah.
That's probably your mom's way of being like, I'm so proud of you.
It's very sweet.
She's saying you're a good actor.
Well, it's funny.
Basically.
Now I think
Or it's a
having,
backhanded
like-
compliment. She's trying to
Yeah,
break
like,
you
I
down
need to
slowly.
be closer to you. I need to know what's really going on. It's interesting now though that I guess act more too, because like I've noticed in my like day to day, I'll like say something genuine and they'll be like, "How do I even know you're telling the truth? You could just be acting right now."
Right.
You could be, yeah.
Yeah.
You could be, for sure.
It's a weird new dynamic that I'm like realizing.
Yeah, people think I lie all the time because my sarcastic tone is the same as like my normal tone or whatever.
I've been
Yeah.
actively trying to fix that when I like
Yeah.
give
Yeah, I can
compliments.
see that with you too.
Because I
Yeah,
feel like
can
I'll
see
give a
that.
compliment
Yeah.
and someone will be like, "Ouch," and I'm like, "Wait, no, I like genuinely meant that. Sorry, that might intimate."
like I wasn't joking.
Be like, "Oh, I really like your outfit," and they're like, "Okay, you don't have to be mean about it."
Well, I do it because I don't want to waste my energy emoting all day. You're emoting all day. You're going high with your voice. You're going low with your voice.
Yeah.
I need to save that for when it matters.
Right.
Right.
I don't know, but
But does it come out when it matters?
no, definitely
Yeah,
not. No,
that's
it's still.
kind of the issue.
I'm very bad at everything.
I
I'm
just-
just a robot. But
I do a similar thing. I try not to raise my eyebrows too much because I'm
you don't want wrinkles.
scared of aging.
Right.
And
That's
it's,
why
like-
I do it. I'm getting Botox Tuesday.
Really?
Well,
Smart.
for like the 6th time.
Oh, okay. But
Yeah.
yeah, I like realized recently. I'm like, oh, I just don't move my eyebrows.
You don't have any wrinkles though.
I'm praying
You don't have any.
that genetics are gonna help.
Yeah, and lotion,
I
moisturizer.
have a good skincare routine.
Exactly. Stay with that.
I do a mix of Korean and French skincare.
There you
Oh,
go.
wow.
Yeah.
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 That's
I like-
wow.
It's really just
That's a combo.
yeah,
French Korean.
French Korean.
It sounds good.
Like
Like a hot dog. That's
no, it's Vietnamese.
an actual dog.
I was gonna say like banh mi,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say bao banh bao mi. Yeah,
but
exactly.
that's Vietnamese.
Yeah, Vietnamese.
Have you made the transition? And you're like, I assume you have an agent at this point.
No.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
We're all
I'm
dogging
surprised
it.
they're not like knocking your door down to like represent you at this point. But it's kind of surprising.
Not me.
You going on auditions and stuff like that?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind then. But you should. You should. Someone should pick you up.
Figure it out. Yeah.
Wait, did you buy all your followers?
Yeah, I
That's
went in
smart.
a credit card
Yeah,
debt,
they're
buy
all-
it all.
Nice. It's all of
Indians.
Momo's cousins.
All just-
Oh shit.
yeah, I bought all of them.
No, that's smart. You got to. You got to fake it till you make it.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna buy some for this soon.
Oh yeah, we're ready.
I mean, we have a natural amount right now, but I'll probably double it up. You know?
Just buying like a small amount, buying like 20 followers.
Yeah.
I'll probably buy like 1,000.
Like I'm going to get implants. I'm going to get double A's.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I want to
I'm
keep
going
it
big.
natural.
Yeah. I've been losing followers like 5, 10, and then gaining 5, 10, gaining. I don't.
It's
whatever.
one step forward, 3 steps back.
Yeah,
type.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
do feel like people are making mass exoduses from certain social media sites. I don't even want to say them out loud to kind of bust up the algorithm.
it's true,
but
though.
I do feel like people are kind of, moving around a little bit. you
Right,
know?
right. Getting sick
Do you
of
feel
it.
that? Do you feel like your engagement on one thing versus another is like so incredibly different?
Lower.
Yeah. I mean, Instagram is like where I do a lot of stuff.
Yeah, you have more activity on there.
A lot more
Yeah.
there. But also, like, if I post my own thing
Mm-hmm.
that in Momo isn't in it, they unfollow me. They
Oh,
go,
is that
wait
real?
a second. You do stuff outside of him?
Yeah.
That's not allowed.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's like whatever.
I mean, I get stuff all the time where like a clip from this will blow up or something like that. And they're like, "Oh, this clip's hilarious," but that guy, why is he there? You know, like I was
What's
like,
he doing in
"Oh,
there?"
I don't know."
You're
It's
like,
just
I'm the one on stage.
You go, hold on.
Or like even my jokes or whatever, they're like, "Oh, that's like a really good joke, but you should like slow it down." And you should.
are you?
Then
I
go-
love
and I
when
go to
people
look
start
at
giving advice.
zero followers,
Yeah,
zero
meanwhile,
videos.
he works at Bank of America in the call center. What
maybe,
does he know, bro?
maybe,
You don't know anything.
maybe he does that if he's lucky. But you know,
Yeah.
If he's lucky.
and it is a he. We're not making an assumption there. A woman would never waste her time making that comment. I don't think, but
It's always men that say
Incels.
these unhinged
Incel,
comments
weird ones, yeah.
about
Yeah.
like every.
do the comments get to you if they're bad?
Yes,
Do
I'm
they?
not allowed to read them anymore.
Oh, really?
Every once in a while, one will catch me.
Right.
But yeah, there was an instance last year where I read every single comment.
I used
on a
to do
video,
that too.
Oof.
Yeah.
and I ruined a whole. I was in Paris,
Oh,
and I ruined
you
my
ruined
whole
it.
trip.
You ruined your trip.
No.
Because I was scrolling, I was like, "There's got to be one nice comment about me," and there wasn't.
There wasn't?
Not
Really?
even one.
Why?
Or I just didn't read, or I just didn't.
You blocked it out, probably. I'm sure
I
there
probably-
were.
There was probably one, and I went, "They don't mean it," and then I kept scrolling.
Right,
I went,
right.
"Liars." Let's get to what really. Yeah, and then I would. Yeah, so I'm not allowed to. Every once in a while, I'll see one.
Well, it's like leaving a positive review of like, you know, TGI Fridays or something like that. It's like so incredibly popular now.
Yeah.
You know, it's like who's
Yeah.
going to take their time to like
It's
be
true.
like, you know,
Right.
You know, you see 3 million views on something, you're not going to write something nice on it. You know?
Right? They're not going to be like, "Wow, this was so good," and she seems really cool.
My
Yeah.
favorite part was
They
the
could.
authenticity and the
Yeah.
vulnerability that was displayed in the portrayal of the actors.
They go. She seems really cool, and like she drank a beer with me.
Yeah.
Why can't anybody comment
Yeah.
that?
Because they're haters and they don't know how to understand women or talk to women. And you're attractive as well, so
They don't know how
You
to
know.
talk to.
they're incels, man.
Yes.
Are you? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I used to fight back. Did you ever fight back on the comments?
No,
I would fight back, and I'd be like, "I watched your YouTube channel, and all you have is like pictures of like dogs and fucking."
I went
What
to
are
your
you doing
page
with
and
your
you have
life?
a happy family.
yeah, I do say that. Too. Like I had dinner at 6 o'clock every day. I didn't. What were you doing, asshole? You know, you never fought back. You never.
No, because I'm.
Well, you're better than I. I'll
I
tell you
don't.
that.
I think it was like a. You know when you like go to do it and then you're like, I should go outside.
No, I do that now.
Okay, yeah.
Not then, but
Outside's important.
I was like, I think I need to go touch grass.
Yeah.
And like be a
Yeah.
part of
That's
society.
what I'm talking
And
about.
like, or like, I'll like put my phone down and go like try to like do something like play piano or like art.
yeah. Right.
Oh yeah,
Try
you
to
sing and
ground
dance too,
myself.
correct? Yeah.
I do sing and dance.
Look at you, quadruple threat over here.
Multifaceted, baby.
That's impressive.
Girl.
Yes, sir.
I'm just a girl.
Oh yeah.
You're a beer girly though. You drink the beers.
I've pivoted recently. I'm more of a wine girly,
Yeah, me too.
Oh, okay.
but I want a little cold brewski.
Sure. Well, you know.
What's your go-to beer? Cold. Bud Light. Yeah, Bud
I
Light.
could name a Corona.
All right.
That's a
Miller
beer.
High Life.
I don't
There
think
you
I
go.
could name a beer. Let me name 12.
Miller
Let me
High
name
Life.
all the most basic beers. Let me name all the $3 beer shot combos.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Champagne of beers, baby.
I do. Yeah. Listen, beer and playing pool, great combo.
Yeah, I suck at pool, but I don't mind
I
playing.
love playing pool.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Are you
playing.
good?
I would say slightly above average.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh God.
Nice.
Every once in a while, like
That's
there's
pretty
like
confident.
a perfect point in the night after the first game of pool and like after like 3 drinks. And that's all of a sudden I'm like, I'm a pro.
3.2 drinks.
Yeah.
I'm familiar.
Yeah, you
And then you have one more drink and you get a little confident and then not a shot goes in you. I gotta
yeah.
go home now.
You're
I've
just
embarrassed myself.
breaking
Too loose.
sticks and yeah.
Yeah. Well, then the guy walks in that brings his own pool stick at that point in the night and you go, I don't want to be here anymore.
Oh yeah. No one wants
I
to
don't
be there
want-
when that
His
guy
little
walks
bag,
in.
his little pool
Yeah,
stick bag.
He like screws it together.
Oh, yeah.
And you're just like watching, and then he like chalks his hand up,
His own
and you
chalk.
go, I can't, I gotta go home.
That's the guy that's commenting on your videos.
That's yeah, that's him.
That's the guy.
And that's why I leave for 2 reasons. Because
Oh,
I don't need
yeah,
my ass
true.
handed to me in pool.
It's true.
And also, I don't need to be bullied.
Yeah, you
Right.
don't need him getting any more information on you that he can throw in the comments.
Yeah,
you know,
then
he's gonna
and
do
the
his
comments
research.
are like, she scratched on the 8 ball last
Yeah,
night.
what an idiot.
He scratched on the 8 ball of life. Loser.
No, this video reminds me. Yeah,
Exactly. Are you dating anyone right now?
No, but
You're bi, right? If I remember.
technically.
Okay. What does technically mean?
I mean, it's no.
Yeah. I thought you were gay at
It was like bi in college, and then I haven't
Okay.
really resurfaced it.
She went
So
to
no.
she went to art school.
I did go
Yeah. So you made
you
out
shave
with
your
some
armpits?
girls.
in art school.
Did you wear deodorant?
I did switch to I switched to natural deodorant recently, and
Oh, recently.
I gotta
It's winter time, so I don't smell you right now.
That's a good point.
But,
Yeah.
yeah.
You can't wear natural deodorant in the
come
summer.
in the subways.
No, give me that aluminum. You know?
Ugh.
I was like an Old Spice Fiji girl for a while.
Oh, that's a great choice.
I love it, but I don't know, I got persuaded by a fun little scent on a natural deodorant.
Okay.
It was apple strudel something. And I
like
was
a candle,
Don't,
like
don't
a
tempt me
Yankee
with a good
candle.
time.
What?
Yeah, it was
Like,
just,
damn, girl,
I
you
was
smell
probably-
like a Pop-Tart.
I was probably just hungry, if I'm
yeah.
being honest. And I saw
Yeah.
that and I went, uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now I'm a natural deodorant girly, and I don't know, it should not last till summer.
Might not.
You know,
Might
like,
not.
just keep it going, you know? Like, you got to have something to, like, kind of throw people off a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
A little funk never hurt anyone, you know?
Yeah, funkin'
Yeah.
apples. She's smelling like sweat and
Yeah,
apple pie
yeah,
over
yeah.
here. American
Absolutely.
dream. Yeah. But you're not dating right now.
I have this bad habit of
Uh-oh.
falling for people that do not live in the same city as me.
Oh, you sound like a lesbian. We do that.
You are the second person to tell me that this week when I've like gone
I've
on
never
to, like,
done that, but we
describe
do that.
that.
What's your dating cuisine? Like, what kind of guy or person do you go for? Lean cuisine,
More of a Hot Pocket type of guy.
fleshlight for the mouth.
Man, tall,
Tall, yeah, okay.
tattoos.
Okay. Nerdy.
A little nerdy,
Little
but like
nerdy.
kind of bad boy.
Oh, kind of what?
Bad boy.
Oh, bad boy, yeah, okay.
But
Bad boy.
like bad boy in a way that it's like you're still a nerd about it.
Right, exactly.
Like someone
Right.
that was an athlete, but maybe like more like on the golf team or tennis team.
Okay, no, we're going a little too nerdy.
Right.
Oh, too nerdy. Okay.
More like basketball, but like
not good.
also good at math.
Oh,
Exactly.
Yeah.
so like he like coaches basketball.
Yeah, he's like
Right.
really good at
Yeah.
being like, and then you move over there.
Right.
Right.
And
Yeah.
he's just helping kids. And you're just like, oh my God, yes.
He might
Yes.
throw some elbows if he has to.
Yes, can handle himself in a fight.
Exactly. I was just gonna say, can he fight? Can he throw blows?
Has to be
Yeah.
able to fight.
Yeah.
That's a requirement.
Real man.
Because after 2 drinks, I start.
Is
trying
that
to pick
real?
fights.
I've seen
That's
her.
insane.
I've seen her feisty.
I would
I've seen
never
you
have
feisty
guessed
drunk.
that.
Really?
I've seen you feisty drunk
It's-
one time. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, who is this girl?
It's
That's cool. We love fighting.
Yeah.
I literally I
miss
had to pivot away from consuming as much alcohol because I would like go up to the largest man I could find and be like, "Do you want to fight me?"
Yeah.
I think that's what you did. You didn't do that really, but you were getting like smart with him, like because he something about the bathroom. It was at I forget. It was-
It probably if I got like even lightly pissed off.
Yeah, something
I was like
about the
ready to
bathroom.
fight.
You were like grabbing him by his shoulder and turning around. I was like, "Excuse me, I was waiting in the bathroom." Blah blah blah. And I was like, "Whoa,
Oh God,
this girl is
I
feisty."
she's a
love that.
feisty one.
How's
Yeah.
that go in comedy circles? You be starting fights with people?
No, well I behave now.
Oh, really? Oh, you had a phase.
You evolved.
Well, it came out a little bit last night.
Well,
I've changed, but I happened last night.
It is crash out season. It is that time of winter where everyone's freaking out. We've
It's
been
true.
inside.
It's
We've been
true.
sick. We've
Right.
been sad. You know,
Right.
like it's over. Let's
Right.
like get the spring going. You know,
Right.
let's like beat someone up. You know?
I am very quick to be like, a bitch doesn't know how to say excuse me anymore.
Oh, I'm like
right.
that all the way.
I'm
yeah.
like very quick to do
Yep.
that. Or like
Yep.
last night, like these girls like cut me off to go into the line in the bathroom.
No.
And the look that I
Wow.
shot them, the one girl,
Wow.
she moved her friend immediately, went, she was in line. And I went, thank you. And then I like pranced my little way in.
Exactly.
I was like, let me just, yeah.
Then you're just in there for like 27 minutes.
Yeah.
It's just like,
And then
making them
I'm
wait.
doing my own podcast.
Yeah, there
I'm
you go.
setting up equipment. I go, I'm actually busy right now.
hey guys.
Oh, sorry, you had to go? I'm making FaceTimes in there. I'm busy.
love it.
The make 'em wait pod. That'd be good.
Make 'em wait.
Just in different situations, you know, you like work at a DMV and
One's
you're
at,
just
like,
like,
the bank.
you're just like, all right, I'm gonna start now. you know?
Right. You're just making them sit there, anticipating that.
I like
It's like,
that.
what's next, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
What's up, you know? Have you ever given a pity bang? I've done that once, pity bang.
I've done it before too. We've all done it before.
I've done it. Well, more than once, I think.
Just a few, all those 12 times. And
Well, it was one girl I left in the middle of the night. It was a snowstorm. I had to go to a payphone to call someone because we didn't have cell phones back then. But pity bang for you. Pity bang bang. Pity bang bang. Pity bang bang.
I've had a few. Oh, this is so mean to say.
They pity banged you.
No.
We won't clip this one, or we will.
No, that's so mean. I pity probably dated a few people for too long.
Okay.
I think more so.
Oh, that's just called settling.
That's just called.
We've all been
Lonely.
guilty.
You're just lonely and didn't want to
You were
leave.
pitying yourself.
I was pitying myself. I was like, okay, come on, somebody's got to want this.
Yeah, right. I just need companionship.
Come on,
you know?
I need a hand to hold.
Right.
Yeah, I've done one too many of those.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure they
bang,
feel good
though.
about that now that you,
Yeah, now
you're
that I'm
doing great.
announcing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Announcing it on a
they're just
podcast.
like, you know, like working at a tire shop or whatever they do.
No, but that does sound like my type.
Really?
Yeah,
I can see
working
that
man.
for you. Yeah, you like blue collar.
That's got to be
I
hard for you
do
in New
like
York,
blue
though.
collar. That's the thing. That's
they're
why
not
I
here
keep
in New York.
falling for people that don't live here.
They look like that. Like they walking around with their Carhartts on and their distressed jeans,
they're
and then they're like,
fake.
"Let me read you a poem."
Yeah.
You know.
Well,
And
their
I'm like,
Carhartt doesn't have any dirt on it, and their jeans are only broken in because they hired an Asian man to wear them for 2 years.
Or they got them
They
at a
just
thrift
they
store.
thrifted them.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Dirty
it's like
thrift store.
yeah, that's right. The guy I'm talking to right now lives in Texas.
Ooh.
Would you move for him?
No, not even a little bit.
Why? Come on. What if he's
I
cool?
do not want to move into Texas.
You'd do great there. You kidding me?
I would do great.
You do great in comedy there. I'm serious.
Especially Austin too. Houston. Houston has a good scene.
should move
I
to El
love-
Paso and just make salsa.
San Antonio.
Oh, you kill in San Antonio. They're all. That's a strip club you would do well at.
I own 3 pairs of cowboy boots.
Oh, you're ready.
I
Hell
have
yeah.
a good time on a mechanical bull if it's there.
Right.
Nice.
Like it, I love the idea of like a suburbia Texas, but I think I'd get bored.
Yeah. You're just going through a Western phase right now.
It's been a while.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, because my best friend got engaged in Oklahoma City a year or 2 ago, and after that, and I had cowboy boots in Oklahoma City and like brisket and like
Nice.
we
Brisket
went-
will make anyone move if it's the right brisket.
It was like unreal. And then we went to a bar called Cowboys in Oklahoma City, and it has real life indoor bull riding, like real bulls
I was just thinking,
inside.
real bulls.
Real bulls.
That's crazy.
With like real like it's like the open mic level of bull riding.
Oh, nice.
So it's just like entry level bull riders.
Okay.
And it's the best. And then they have it's imagine like a whole city block.
Yes.
There's real bull riding in one corner. In the center, it's like a gym floor for line dancing.
Okay.
And then there's a mechanical bull in the corner, $5 a pop. I spent so much money on that.
Yes.
None of my own.
Texas toast guy over here.
thick and garlicky.
I would immediately fall off the bull and then I'd run up to someone and be like, "Can I please have $5?
I just want to raise a please.
Please, I figured it out. I know how to do it now." and then I would be watching the other people on the mechanical bull, and I'd be like, I get how to do it now. And then I'd go running up, and then I was asking the guy running the mechanical bull for tips and tricks.
I think it's the slower they go, the easier it is.
Yeah, and then also I think if you're a hot girl on it,
Oh, yeah.
They
They
like
take their
to go
time.
slower.
Yeah.
they take their time
We
with
were-
it. Because at one point
yeah.
I was like, I was on that for way too long.
Yeah, they was just watching you.
I was on that mechanical bull for a long time.
Where do you get that job?
He must have.
Just kidding.
Are you guys hiring? Can I? You move to Oklahoma City?
I'm the lady that hits the switch.
I'm the switcher.
I had a lot of practice doing this.
Exactly.
That's on your resume.
Exactly. Flicking the bean.
Please let me do this job.
Yeah, we did a little mechanical bull trip last year, and they threw me off immediately because I was just showboating too much before I got on, And they're like, "We're gonna knock this guy off."
I don't think they let the men stay on the mechanical
No, they did.
bull.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was. He was doing great.
Especially cool
yeah.
guys like me. They're
Yeah.
like, "We can't let this guy."
And the
he's
guy
awesome.
controlling it was
Yeah.
short as hell. He was like shorter than me. And he's like, there's no way this tall guy's
He
going to get
can't
on here
do
No
and
good.
ride this bull.
Well, the trick is you put your legs more in the front.
Yeah, and you squeeze.
It's all in the inner thigh.
It's all thigh strength.
I
Yeah.
woke up the next day, I could not walk.
Oh, really?
It's like a Kegel.
It's like all your inner thighs.
Okay.
Like you are just
Okay.
holding
it's like a
on
thigh
for,
Kegel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like a thigh
it's like
Kegel.
a thigh Kegel.
It's like a
You
thigh
know, like
Kegel.
an exercise. but-
Right.
Yeah, so it's them hot dogs tight.
So it's just you're using your thigh.
Them hot dog buns. Bam, bam, bam.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So, which character from Full House do you relate to most?
Oh.
I've seen that.
You've never seen Full House?
I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my
That's
God.
the Mary-Kate Olsen.
Yeah, that's the one.
Mary-Kate and Ashley.
I just assumed, you got, you're a blonde girl. There's 3 blonde girls on that show. Maybe it's just a little bit before your time. Maybe
I
that's the
think it's a
problem.
little.
Dang, you're in your 20s, huh?
Yes, I am in my 20s.
That's so cool. I remember that. It was like, I was like, I have time to figure this out. And now it's like, my life is over.
Same.
I feel a little bit like I'm already approaching that
I think
You're not.
panic of
You're
like,
definitely not.
You're not.
Okay.
Yeah.
And neither am I.
Right.
No,
But-
we're fine.
but-
we're fine.
I do feel like it's a healthy fear to get things done.
I panicked at 25.
Oh, 25 was a really bad one for me.
25 was like the worst for me.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought you had to be married and have like a good job.
Well, I'm still
and-
struggling with that one right now.
Yeah.
Because like in my head, when I was like 12 and I planned my life out,
Yep.
I was getting married by 25, popping
Same.
a baby out 28,
Mm.
second
Yep.
baby 30,
Yeah.
and now I'm 26, single.
Well, you have to adjust for inflation. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right,
Like
right,
we're
right,
in
right.
different times now. So like
Right, when I was 12.
25 now is like, that's like 32.
I was going to say 32, 33. It's true.
And unfortunately, that's just how the economy is. So,
Right.
it's okay. You don't
Yeah.
want, what are you going to do? Marry some like guy that's older than you? Or are you going to marry someone that's 25? Either are a bad decision for you right now.
You're making a lot of good points.
What are you going to do? You're going to marry someone that's like, my age, 33, 34, and then he's not going to give a shit about anything at any point,
Right.
Right.
And then you marry some 25-year-old and he's just, he's
like 25.
He's like,
His brain just fully developed.
Maybe, and he probably
even.
stunted it with some stuff along the way. So.
Oh, yeah. I think most brains are stunted nowadays.
Oh yeah, we're
Too
all
many microplastics.
Yeah,
Microplastics.
Yeah, I'll get like a nice coffee from Dunkin' Donuts, and then I'll keep that cup and I'll drink out of it for like 3 months straight.
Really?
Nah, but but you could imagine.
not even a little bit. I've never done that once.
But in theory, something like that.
I have like plastic cutting boards that I know should be tossed,
Oh,
but I'm
yeah.
just like, I don't want to buy a new cutting
That's
board.
what I do my cocaine
Well,
off
yeah.
of.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It gets stuck in the grids.
I was gonna say it's just so much plastic.
yeah, I'm just
Great,
cutting
bro.
plastic.
Mainly plastic.
Yeah.
You're like,
Like-
oh my god, this is lasting forever.
My
That's
brain
what-
feels like a new toy.
so much
There's a lot of plastic in cocaine too. So.
Oh yeah, for
Really?
sure.
Fentanyl.
I mean, it's in a bag.
Yeah.
The bag's not good for you.
Yeah,
Eating the
Ziploc.
bag.
Oh, you got to at the end. Are you kidding me? You
Suck
got to
it
rub
up.
that against your
On
gums? What are you, new?
On your face.
Never done cocaine.
Really?
I've never done
Keep it that
cocaine.
way. You got natural energy. That's
Yeah,
good.
yeah. I think it'd be too much if I did.
I do it
Yeah.
like every fiscal quarter now,
Yeah, I'm coming off of
Just
it.
to remind yourself.
Just like once every 4 months,
okay.
Just to be like, okay, this is what it was like to be 27 and angry,
You got to get the good Coke. You can't have the one with fentanyl.
Oh yeah, you got to get the Mexican Coke, the
Well,
real
that's
cane
why, like,
sugar.
That's why I won't do
Yep.
it. Is it's
Yeah.
just like I feel like it's
Oh,
not
it's so bad for you,
worth it
yeah.
anymore.
But you've done Adderall.
Yeah. Well, I'm prescribed Adderall.
That's better.
Do you get it from the doctor?
Yes.
Who's your? Never mind. Because
Sure,
my
I can't get her script
the,
filled.
well, the
Really?
pharmacy, the pharmacy.
My mom gets it from me upstate.
Never mind. See,
Yeah.
It's smart. Your mom.
I'll
loves
keep
you,
doing
huh?
My mom loves me
cocaine.
so
Your
much.
mom loves you so
My mom
much.
loves me so much. She gets me Adderall.
Mama to
Yeah.
plug.
She's a
yeah,
good mama.
my mama gets me my drugs that I need.
Yeah,
That's
it's
good.
that upstate love.
It's not upstate.
God, I love upstate love.
Different breed up there.
Hell yeah.
You got a little brother.
I have a little brother.
Is that it?
Yes, just me and him. 5
Aw.
years younger.
Okay. 5 years younger.
Yeah.
So
decent age gap. He's 21.
So you were
he's
like
just turning 21.
Was he like perving on your friends and stuff like that when he was a little guy?
No, it's a pretty big age gap that we like weren't
Right.
really overlapping.
Yeah.
12 to 17. I feel like when you're a 12-year-old flirting with a 17-year-old girl is like prime though. You know what I mean? I do feel like that's kind of perfect, you know, because it's still cute, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
But then it's
still,
also like you can
endearing.
like put a little something in their head like, hey, wait, you know, you'll see, you know.
Yeah.
And now he can reap those benefits, I feel like.
Well, he's gonna kill me if he finds out I'm talking about him.
Oh, okay, never mind. I'm
No,
sorry.
you're fine. He has a girlfriend now. Good for him.
Oh, yeah.
The child that I babysit found out my brother has a girlfriend, and then she turns to me and she goes, "So then what's your fault? What's your deal?"
Oh, she schooled you.
Wow.
She's like, "He's literally younger than you, and he has a girlfriend."
Wow. Well, everyone has a girlfriend or boyfriend at 20. They
That's
like,
like- yeah.
that's like
That-
the perfect time to do it, you
Right.
know. And then then you realize that everyone's bad,
Right,
and you got to
right.
stop,
Right.
you know.
And yeah.
Right.
And then you got to self-sabotage and
Right.
become a recluse.
And then you gotta be a little avoidant
Oh,
for a
yeah.
bit.
Well, and he lives upstate. If I still lived, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm married now, but I'm saying, like, if I was single in New York right now, I don't think anybody wants to be locked down in New York.
Dating in New York is a nightmare.
I've heard it's from
It's-
all my single friends. It's horrible.
That's literally like
Horrible.
why I think I started talking to a lot more people. I've talked to 2 people that don't live in New York. Mm-hmm. But it's like, I'm like talking to this guy now, and it's like, he's like, yeah, I would want to like settle down in the future and have like children.
Right,
And I'm like,
right.
oh my God, that still exists?
Oh yeah, that
What?
definitely exists. Yeah.
Someone that wants that, like but like in New York, I feel like it's like well, first of all, I think it's oversaturated with like the dating scene.
Absolutely.
And it's like there's like this idea because it's such a populated city that there could be somebody else,
That's
like
the
someone
problem.
better.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like no one really wants to like commit.
Right. And it's this damn phone too, the apps. Like,
It's the apps.
I really
not on
like
them
this
anymore.
girl, but she, you know.
Oh, but look, 12 more just matched with
right,
me.
and she might be better than this one. They don't.
Yeah.
They don't give themselves enough time to even get to know someone.
I'm not. I'm banned from Tinder and Bumble. But,
Oh, you're banned?
Yeah.
What did you have, like a drunk rage and
No.
flip out on there?
Well, I don't know why I got banned from Bumble,
Oh,
so
okay.
maybe.
Maybe he blacked out.
Honestly, who knows? I have theories, but Tinder, I was soliciting money twice.
Oh.
I got banned twice on Tinder.
Soliciting money.
Yeah. So the first time I think I was just literally asking people for money,
Smart.
just seeing what I could get.
Yeah.
And then I
like
got,
that was in your bio. It's like Venmo me
Yeah.
like $5 or something.
Why don't
like
you
that.
just make an OnlyFans?
I'm scared of that.
Oh, come on.
But so,
Well, it doesn't have to be sexual, right? It could just be exclusive content.
Yeah.
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 You'd be like
Maybe a
you
little
braiding your hair or something like that.
feet.
You'd be like, I
love
dress
the
up like
feet.
Little House on the Prairie, you know.
Churning butter in
That'd
my
be
apartment.
sick.
That's my OnlyFans.
They might like that.
I bet
They
you would. I
probably
bet you would
would.
do
Like
good with the
that.
churning butter crowd.
Yeah.
You know, You
Put your hair in like little pigtails, like
little House on the Prairie vibes.
Yeah.
little braids in the front,
Yeah.
an apron,
Yeah.
you know, red bow ties. I'm imagining it way too much right now.
Yeah, you really got it.
Pretty detailed.
In fact, I have a drawing.
Let's talk after and we can set it up.
Open a curtain. You have the exact outfit ready. It's a little something like this, actually, is what I was thinking.
It's like a whole set.
It's crazy that we.
There's like a fake
There's-
porch.
Now that you mention it,
It's
I
like-
mean,
yeah, there's a fake porch. There's like a blue sky painted on the wall behind it.
yeah.
Oh my god, there's hay around.
Cattle.
Hay is hard to get in these parts. You know, you can't just go find hay.
Can't just.
You got to
No.
get that shipped in.
Yeah, no, hay is not around. He's not around.
I'm allergic to hay.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to bring it up.
Yeah, it's just
I'm really
crazy that you
sorry.
would say that.
I'm super sorry about
Crazy
that.
you guys would bring that up when I literally
I'm always putting my foot in my mouth.
can't even have hay.
Hey.
Can't-
Hey.
What is going on? I gotta talk to my lawyer actually. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. Were you a church girl? You seem like a mischievous church girl. Something I wrote in my notes.
That's so funny. I was a church girl last year.
Like, what does that mean? Oh,
had a
like you were
little-
going to church
I had a
last
little
year?
mental breakdown, and then I was like, I need to find God now.
How'd it go? Did you find him?
That's cool.
I think the church is like I wasn't raised overly religious. My mom's dad is a pastor. And then we kind of stopped going to church.
You say
probably-
your mom's dead, like you don't call
Your
him grandpa.
grandfather? My papa?
my grandpa. I don't know.
That's how you know she's purebred white. She calls him grandpa,
yes.
like me.
Grandpa. I say
None of
Papa.
these little nicknames. No poppy, no papa.
Papa.
My grandpa.
My grandpa, my grandfather.
My grandfather.
Grandpappy.
But so my mom is like relatively religious, and then one time growing up, my dad did take me and my brother to church as punishment, and we still don't really remember what we did.
Yeah,
Punishment.
that's a
my
good
mom-
introduction to church. You go here when you're bad.
Yeah, you're grounded.
You're gonna hate it.
Going
we
to
literally,
church.
Like, my dad remembers it so well because he's like, we had to leave early because your brother he literally turned to me and he went, I'm bored. I don't want to be here anymore. He also took us to like a Catholic mass, and we had never been to a Catholic mass before.
Oh, that's very boring. Yeah.
But it's also like there's so like my dad was like doing it. He was like standing up saying all the things.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, you aren't gonna.
Saying all the things.
Can you like tap my shoulder when we got to stand up at
Yeah,
least?
yeah,
like
yeah. He wasn't giving
give
you
me
any
like a
help,
heads
yeah.
up.
You follow the priest. That's what you do. He tells you. He'll go like this until I down.
Look, it's too much.
Yeah.
Like
I was
you know,
a child. We
I
were in the
know.
back row. I
know.
couldn't.
It's
see
like a
that far.
concert. You gotta figure
Catholic
it out.
Church is Simon Says, and I'm not with it.
It
I'm
is
not-
true.
I wasn't.
I'm all about the Protestant. Bore me to death. Let me fall asleep in the back, and then we'll have some nasty mashed potatoes and potato
Yeah.
salad afterwards.
Watch
you know?
the game on your phone.
That's right, exactly. Yeah, I'm on DraftKings in the back of the church,
Yeah.
like
Betting.
getting bets in.
I
Yeah.
definitely could see that for you.
Oh, you know I would.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god. Yes.
sir.
I was going to church.
So you went to
last
church
year.
last year, and is that something you're still doing?
I should.
Oh, okay. So no, but kinda.
Wait, that's also so funny. You
It's
say
still
that.
in your
I
heart.
have like a giant cross necklace on, and I go, "What gives off the vibes that I was?"
Oh, I don't know. I just think you've always come across to me as someone that's like very like and at least I've only ran into you at shows, right? So my experience with you is limited, but you seem very thoughtful and quiet and humble.
Okay.
And that's just my read on it as you know.
And you
like,
went. So Jesus was involved.
well, yeah,
Jesus,
yeah. I mean,
girl.
I didn't
She
know
takes the
if,
Holy Communion.
I grew up a pastor's kid, so
okay.
I don't know. Maybe I just smelt some religion on you or
Right.
something like that. I don't know, but maybe that was more of like something you were doing
Are
then.
you still religious?
No.
Do you believe in God?
You know, I don't know about that. You know,
Okay.
like I don't not believe in God. I think my take on do I believe in God or not is I would never be so egotistical that I think I have the absolute answer.
Interesting.
And I think it's weird when people are like, I'm 100% sure. And I think people say that to make themselves feel better more than anything. But when people are like, I grew up around like very zealous Christians. Like they were like very into it, like 100%. This is what it is. If you don't exactly believe this, you're going to hell, that sort of
Yeah.
thing. So I definitely have like my hazard lights on when someone talks religion. But
I think that's the thing about like, I think organized religion has so many good things, but also so many bad things.
Sure.
Hot takes.
yeah.
Things can be a lot of things.
Yeah. Things can be used for good or bad.
Yeah.
What the?
I think it's like when I was going to church a lot more, I think it was like the sense of community.
Right, exactly.
That
It's the people.
I was like
Yeah.
craving.
Right.
And I think also being in comedy, it's an interesting, like,
There's a lot of bad people in comedy.
nightlife and
Yeah.
like it's like
Drags you down.
Yeah.
You need something spiritual to lift you up, get you out
yeah.
of it.
And I think that's
get
like
that.
what I gravitated towards was like there is light and good in
Yeah.
life.
Absolutely.
And I think that was like what I went to church a lot for, is because I think also comedy, it's like
You're navigating darkness for sure.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, like whether it's the darkness within yourself or the darkness of the people around you
Right.
or just heavy topics or heavy
Right.
emotions, you know, you are like focused on things that are usually not good, you know, and there's
Right.
drinking, there's drugs, you know,
Right.
there's like, people
and it's
that
also
are
like
manipulative.
it's a very like, you make a lot of friends in comedy, but I think it's the same with like ballet, which I like did growing up too, is like you are friends with them, but you're still competing with them in
Yeah.
a way.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's nice, and I think that's like what I went and like found like a little solace in, like a community that is just there to like love and support.
Right.
You weren't worried about ulterior motives from those
Yeah,
people.
build each
Yeah.
other up, not compete to get where you got to go.
And that's sad because, you know, I think the arts in theory should be, you know, more collaborative than,
I
you know, and that's
agree.
what's cool about
Right.
this whole this sketch culture that, you know, you're a part of and a lot of people are doing now where it's like, you know, oh, you know, like 8 of us get together, make a cool video and it's like all of ours together, you know,
Yeah.
which a lot of them are really bad, but not
mean,
yours.
that's-
I'm talking about, you know, like I'm talking about in general, but,
Right. I
They
mean,
think
that's
they're
art
good.
in
but
general,
it is
though.
a lot more positive of an environment, I feel like, you know, which, you know, you know.
So there's a lot more community in it.
Right,
And I
yeah.
think
Yeah,
what it all boils down to, at least for me, is like a sense of community is so important.
that's what I think too.
And like having like support and love and like friends and like something outside of comedy is something that I've like always needed to maintain.
Yes. Yeah, you have to.
Just because I think it keeps you like well-rounded.
And grounded.
Yeah.
It keeps you grounded and keeps you like sanity.
Yes,
And it
yes.
also could build up for more material later.
Right.
Because if you're always in it, you can't zoom out.
Right.
And you're just like,
Tell me about it.
You need
not-
to like be
Your
able
shit isn't
to
even funny anymore,
understand what's going on around
Right.
you, like through that lens of like other things.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's true.
Well, this
Fish
has been joyful and wonderful. What a great conversation.
Yeah.
I'm being serious.
No,
If you thought I was being
no, you're
sarcastic, it happened again.
No. It's funny when people have the same cadence that I have when they're being.
Yeah, it's
Genuine.
great. I love it. I love meeting people like you that like you do learn to like read through that a little bit better, and then you're like, oh, they're just like saying what they mean. That's awesome.
Right.
Because a lot of people don't do that. You know?
Right.
Say
Well, I
what
think
you
that's
feel.
sometimes maybe also what it is after the few drinks and I start getting a little. It's like the honesty.
I should have brought some wine.
I think you should no, please.
Oh yeah, you're never mind.
Please no. Please I don't want that. No, it is like I feel like I'm very blunt
Sure.
and very like I'll just like say how I'm feeling and like say what I'll just say it. It like word vomits out.
You were raised right then.
Yeah, I have no filter sometimes too.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's the best though.
But I think that needs to be the case sometimes.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some
100%.
people need to be put in their place and be like, who do you think you are, bro?
I think
Or
it's
you just
very
need
important.
to state your needs.
Or that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to state your needs and then
What's
also to like call people out when they are being like unfair
Yeah.
and like
Or think
not
they're better than you or whatever.
right,
Yeah.
right. Like be like my biggest one. I love when someone like says what I say, but like louder. I love calling people out on that. I go, that's
good.
really funny. Did you come up with that yourself?
Yeah.
That's really good. Where'd you hear that one?
Yeah.
And then they like immediately like shut down, and then I'm like, yeah, because you did just say what I said, but louder.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You got the attention.
There's
'cause you're
comics like
louder.
that. They just go absorb everything and
Yeah.
then push it out in their own watered down garbage way.
Sponge.
You know?
Right.
Anyway.
Dirty sponge.
Well, we're about out of time, but
Yeah, we
could
got
you
to
could you tell the people where to find you?
Yeah.
Instagram.
Oh yeah, .com or the app.
www. Insta at Alia.Bajorek, TikTok at Alia's funny.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice. They're different. Good
They're
to know.
different
Good to know.
because I want it to be complicated.
Nah. You just different.
Because I decided when I made a TikTok, I was like, now's the time. Because I've always been like a first name last name. Even
Yeah.
when I
Oh,
was
me
like
too, yeah.
7,
Yeah.
I was like, and my first email was just Alia Bajorek.
Okay.
What's a cool name? It rolls off the tongue.
It is-
Sexy.
it is a cool name.
Alia
Thank you, I like
Bajorek.
it.
Yeah.
Alia
Some people
Bajorek.
they're like, oh, you should have a stage name. I'm like, I like it.
No, Alia, man, rest in peace. A great
R.I.P. Alia.
hip hop
Yeah, that's
R&B
true.
singer. I love her. Yes. But yeah, find her on TikTok. Find her on IG.
Go see a show of
She's
hers.
really funny. Go to her stand-up
Great
comedy
stand up
shows.
too. We didn't even talk about stand up really.
We
You're really
didn't
good at
even get
stand
there.
up.
But she's
Thank
good
you.
at
That's
stand-up as
nice.
well. Very funny.
You guys are nice.
We're all
Very
right.
kind.
Thanks for taking time.
Thank you for being on the podcast.
Thanks for having me.
All right.
I had fun.
You know where to find us. We'll see you tomorrow at school.
All right.
Bye.
You are my